odd that they gave a Carl and no Lenny, so I wonder... I don't think one of these is Lenny, I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong, but... It seems weird to have one without the other. They're always together, but... Maybe there will be a third series and he will be included. Anyway, so, starting from the top, we've got Itchy, of Itchy and Scratchy. Of course, looks like a mouse with his red jacket on. Not much to say. Got Sideshow Bob, always trying to kill Bart. He has a knife behind his back with his arms. That's a nice touch. Very cool with his crazy hair, and he does have his big feet. And the face doesn't look too much like him, but it's okay. And then you can't have Itchy without Scratchy. Poor old Scratchy. Once again, he's a kind of a gray. I think he should be a little bit darker, more of a black, but it's okay. Does have his tongue sticking out like he usually does, but it's a good Scratchy. But of course, we've got everybody's favorite Simpsons mother, Marge. With her trademark tall hair. I think it could have been a little bit taller and skinnier. She also looks like she's a little bit too fat, a little bit too squat and fat. I think she could have been sculpted a little bit, but anyway. With her trademark green dress she's got on, and her necklace. There's Marge. And then good old Homer's up next. See, Marge looks like a little bit fatter than Homer, which shouldn't be the case to me. Homer doesn't really look that fat. He doesn't really have much of a stomach. Like, his back kind of pokes out a little, but I guess since his arms are crossed. But anyway, there's Homer. He's got his little hairs on the top, on the back. It's like a pretty good Homer. You can see a little beard 5 o'clock shadow he always has. But anyway, there's Homer. And then Maggie. She just always has her pacifier in her mouth and her little bow on top. And then she just wears like a blue onesie. But anyway, there's Maggie. So we have the whole family, which is good. They're not standing up. Then we've got Comic Book Guy with his ponytail and bad paint-ups for his mustache, his little pencil beard mustache thing. There's a big wad of black paint. I don't think I'll be able to scratch that off, but that looks terrible. But other than that, little gap between his shirt and shorts, which is a nice detail. Anyway, there's Comic Book Guy. I wonder how he would rate these. It's the worst Squinkies ever, probably. Anyway, we've got good old Abraham Simpson, Grandpa Simpson. He has a tiny little hand over here. But he's kind of turned to the side, and I like when they have different poses for them. But he does have his glasses on, laughing. Looks like he's having a pretty good time. With a little bolo tie it is on there a little bit. Kind of a poor painting on his shoes. There's too much yellow. Well, he does wear night shoes. I guess that actually is pretty good paint detailing. I'm wrong. But, so there's Abraham Simpson. The good old Ned Flanders. Let's see. He does have a little bit of a mustache. I think it should have been more prominent. He's very well known for his mustache. You can't really see it on here, but has his glasses. His left hand is up. He is left-handed. Right hand is behind his back. Pretty good. Nice little Ned Flanders. And if I'm correct, I think his sons are in here too, but we'll see. The first mystery. And I believe it is Rod. I think that's Rod. Could be Todd. No, I think that's Rod, I'm pretty sure. But anyway. So, there's Rod, and up next, I believe this is Todd. Yeah. It's Rod and Todd, or... Actually, I think that might be Rod, and that's Todd. Okay. I think that's Rod, and that's Todd. They're kind of a little bit oddly colored. Rod does have the... Well, they both should have brown hair. That's weird. These aren't really good Rod and Todds. But Rod should be a little bit taller because he's older, and he usually does wear the blue. But Todd, if I'm not mistaken, wears purple, which... That doesn't really look like purple. I don't know why. But, so, these aren't the best. Especially, the rod is okay, but that Todd looks terrible. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Rotten Todd. Can't get him to stand up. Alright, and who's our last one? It is Edna, Miss Krabappel. She kind of has her hand up under her hair like she's poofing her hair. She is very known for being kind of seductive. I think her hair should be a little bit darker. It's a little bit too light brown, but she is wearing her green jacket. So, there's Edna Krabappel. See if I can stand these all up. Anyway, one last look, that is the Simpsons line of Squinkies, and I think they're really cool overall. A few problems, but I like them. So there they are, my Squinkies shelf. I'll show you real quick. The Squinky shelf is getting really full up there, so I don't know if I'm going to put the Simpsons up there or not. Right now it's just all comic book characters. I don't even have all the DC ones yet, so I can make more room, but if you ever wondered, that's all my Squinkies right now. So anyway, see you guys later, and please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. If you want to see different things, let me know. Just real quick, that is my McFarlane figures, some of them, if you want to see those. And then got some Lego Harry Potter down there. Really cool. But anyway, see you guys later.